Hello, hello, Cancers. We're going to jump right into Cancer singles. Then we're going to get into couples. This will be for the first couple of weeks of April 2021. Whenever you're vibing with this energy, go ahead and make sure you give me a thumbs up. You like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. All right, let's do this, Cancers. Okay, you have love coming out. We see my Cancer singles contemplating new relationships, new dating situations, making choices in life about love, about what direction you want to move forward with, what type of person you want to move forward with, what you want from a relationship, what you are willing to offer and accept from relationships. We see a lot of contemplation with about love, and also a lot of my single cancers moving into a relationship, which is awesome. Okay, here we have the Prince of Swords. This is the Hacker card in the Urban Tarot. So this card is about someone watching, someone either observing you or you observing someone potentially that you have had your eye on, and vice versa. Potentially someone from the past of a air sign uh, looking in on you, or you looking in on an air sign from the past. This is also communication back and forth. Somebody could be communicating with you from a fake account on social media, so be aware of being catfished and things of that nature, or you could be doing that to someone else. So just be aware of the karma and things that come with those things. But this could also be quick communication, sharp communication, to the point kind of communication. So be aware of that, especially if it's with someone you're hoping to go into a relationship with, Cancer, or vice versa. So just make sure you're speaking with love, speaking with honesty and truth, and we're keeping the obsessive tones and out of the realm of our relationships, and making sure we're setting healthy boundaries for the type of people that we want in our life, and the type of people that we're going to accept, and the type of person we're going to be as well. Okay, so this card has been coming out for every sign, Cancer. So you might want to watch Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Capricorn as well, or just watch a rising sign as well. So we have the Princess of Disc here. This is very grounded earthly energy. This is working on money. This is researching things, learning new things, teaching others new things. This could be what this hacker energy, this Prince of Swords energy is also about. It could be related. You could be thinking about someone from your past, potentially an earth sign or air sign, and just thinking about the good old days type of a feeling. You could be wanting to reconnect with someone from the past, so you could be doing internet research, trying to find them, trying to find a way to locate them on social media, or locate a contact number for them, or vice versa. So just be out on the lookout for my cancers, for someone from the past, heavily trying to manifest you, or you heavily trying to manifest them through these efforts over the next couple of weeks at least, or at least beginning in this time frame. Someone you hope to have children with, or vice versa if you're within that age range, or someone whom you may know from your younger years or childhood years, someone you have very fond memories of, or someone who has very fond memories of you. From my Cancer singles, we also see in this a good time for research, for building on new beginnings, for teaching others, learning from others, and just being open to growth, stability, because this kind of earthly energy always brings in abundance when you use it wisely. Okay, Cancers, we see virtue. This is the Three of Swords. So, someone in the past may not have treated you the best in this relationship that you're potentially reminiscing on, or you may not have treated that person the best. And at this time, you could have been a little younger, a little bit immature. That person could have been a little younger, a little bit more immature at the time, and so it caused conflict. Potentially caused one of you to stray within that relationship, or just not commit to kind of somebody else. Kind of left and said, "Hey, I can do bad by myself. I'll go off on my own here. I'll rescue myself. I'll be the love that I need myself." So it caused an ending in the past, but it looks like one or both of you guys is reminiscing or ruminating on that past relationship and potentially trying to bring it forward, trying to reach out to the other during this time frame for my Cancer single. Okay, so just be out on the lookout for that, and also just be aware to be safe around your home and things of that nature. Obviously, given the nature of the visual of the card. Don't leave candles unattended. Don't leave cooking unattended, and things of that nature. Don't leave space heaters on, things of that nature. You're going to want to make sure you double check those things. Don't leave cars running in the garage. So we see the Chariot here. We see movement forward, very, very fast movement forward. It looks like whatever you're doing to try to reach out to this person is going to be successful, or vice versa. And it looks like the things that you have been working towards recently for my Cancer singles, whether that be in life or love or anything else, it looks like your hard efforts and dedication are going to be paying off. You're going to see some forward movement. And those of you who might be in social media, you're going to see more followers during this time frame. You're going to see more engagement on your page, more people willing to give you a try, I guess you could say. You're going to see businesses thrive during this time period for my Cancers. For those of you who are in business, this is a great time for projects, school, education, anything that you're beginning or have already started working on. This is also a nod to travel, relocating, new vehicles, getting vehicles, repaired vehicles, getting upgrades and things of that nature. So just make sure you do your due diligence and you don't have like a shady car dealer or a shady mechanic, and just keep pushing forward. This is amazing energy to kick off the spring with for my Cancer singles. It looks like a very uh, loving kind of a start. The universe is supporting you moving forward and making your changes after you've given some things some thought. You've worked on a firm foundation. You've learned about yourself. You've grown. You've planted firm foundations. You've done research on some subject or been working towards something very diligently, and now things are going to pick up as the spring moves on and begins. And it looks like some good things are going to start moving forward for you. Okay, we see the Ace of Autumn. Yes, Cancer singles. It looks like a windfall of money is coming in for you guys. What better could you ask for? Looks like, hey, maybe some of you guys might be spending some of that money on a new car, Cancers, or upgrading your vehicle, getting vehicle changes. It also looks like things in business, things in your career, job applications, and things are going to be moving forward. Looks like those of you who have been looking for a job are going to find something. That's going to lead to something long term for you, some long term stability and finances for you coming into your household. That's going to be able to allow you to make some other moves that you've been wanting to make from us singles. That is awesome. And it's just a passionate energy, a passionate new start. It looks like you're wanting to move forward and passionately start something with somebody potentially from your past, or that person is potentially wanting to move forward with you, you know. It could be a water sign, it could be an earth sign. All signs practically are represented here. We got fire, you know. It just really depends on what element of our soup we're mostly in that time period. But yes, this is a great time for my Cancers to go after your dreams. You're in a great creative abundant energy right now. The universe is going to be blessing your projects that you want to move forward. The universe is going to be blessing new starts for you, and they're going to be passionate, abundant new starts. So don't have any worries about moving forward. Don't doubt yourself. You're creative. You're going to find a way to reach out to this person that they would enjoy. You're going to find a way to bring happiness to this new relationship. It looks like a lot of you guys are trying to move into, or this new situation you're trying to start or potentially restart. And we just see your projects and things coming to fruition and things taking off and going very smoothly for you guys. We see you guys being very happy and excited about the positive changes coming forward for you as the spring proceeds. So don't be afraid to, let your creativity shine during this period. Move forward confidently and just know the universe is giving you aces and giving you movement and giving you love. If you're ready, you've done your healing and you're ready to move forward and you're open to that, it looks like somebody is looking in on somebody, whether that's you looking at somebody in the past or them looking at you. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. Potentially about anything from the past about this person or anything presently about this person. or all this money coming in. Let's see if it's anything else Kipper has to say about what's going to be happening in your very near future. Okay, we have despair. So this would be a bit of that past energy, thinking about past lost love, being in financial constraints, having to be confined mentally, physically, and spiritually, and just feeling let down and run down and tired, making you want to give up at times, or making this other person in your energy want to give up at times. But it looks like all of your other cards practically said that this is a bright new beginning, a bright new spring. You have chapters closing. So, for those of you who have been out of work, I don't know if you can see in this card, but in the window here, it says not hiring, So a lot of you who have been out of work, you've been, very stressed out and emotional, gone through, suffered losses because of it. But the universe is saying you have the Ace of Autumn. You have the Lover's card. You have the Princess of Disc and the Chariot. You have positive, abundant new beginnings coming your way very, very soon. And a lot of you guys, this money is going to be coming in because of creative pursuits and things that you've done yourself to, bring money in. And we just see a change. And again, we see a new relationship. We see people coming out of a feeling of being out of in the cold in the dating arena. We see cancers finding people to date during this time period, or people approaching you wanting to date you. We see a big group of you guys reminiscing about somebody from the past who you had a good relationship with, or them reminiscing about you and potentially about to reach out, because it looks like this is that time. The spring is sprung, and now it looks like people have done a lot of healing, done a lot of growing, been through a lot of things, and we see a lot of relationships that might have been separated because of distance or immaturity, but nothing too major, nothing crazy. Coming back around. If you're open to that, and if you're not open to that, it just looks like you have some good energy coming in, a good new person. So that's wonderful for my cancers out there who are single. Let's go ahead and get you a Kuan Yin Oracle. We'll wrap this up for my singles. It's a fantastic reading. Fantastic reading. Okay. The dance unveiling. There is a situation in your life that is about to reveal itself to you with greater clarity. Just like the sand shifting, the picture will seem clearer and quite different to how it once appeared to you. This clarity will bring you great relief and confirmation of your intuition. Be patient and allow the revelation to come to you at the perfect time. So some of you guys doing some research and things like that on different subjects, or trying to figure out certain situations. The universe is saying it's going to be revealed to you all in due time. They're working on it. You don't have to be in that hacker type of energy, that Prince of Swords energy. If that's you, that is going to come to you. Just relax, let it flow. This person, this situation that you need clarity on, you're going to gain clarity on. Just kind of go with the flow. Let things come to you, and everything is going to work out in the exact manner that it is meant to. And a lot of you are manifesting some really amazing things out there for my Cancer singles. So I'm really excited to see that your manifestations and you doing your energy work, keeping your energy clear and high, and trying to vibe high despite hard times. That's working out. Really going to pay off. A lot of you guys are coming into a relationship during this time. A lot of you guys are going to be reaching out to someone from the past. Someone from the past may be reaching out to you again, wanting to date, wanting to see where you are in your headspace right now, and vice versa. But again, it looks like some good new positive financial news is coming in. Looks like a lot of people who were unemployed will be becoming employed, and also coming into some additional monies outside of that. So we're going to go ahead and move into our cancers who are coupled in relationships, who are living together, who are in serious commitments, who are, married and or engaged. Um, so please be sure to give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe if you're vibing with my positive energy. I really enjoy having you guys here and doing these readings, and you never know You might ask me a question in the comments. You may get yourself a free one card reading on the subject right there in the comments. You never know. But the only way you will know is if you're watching the readings and if you have subscribed and you leave comments, because that's something I'm going to be doing regularly. Um, is answering questions in the comments. All right, for my Cancer couples, we are nearly there. So if you have a question that you're thinking of, go ahead and leave it in the bottom. Yours might be the one chosen for the next Cancer video. And, or I might just go ahead and reply to your question with your one card answer down in the comment section. So, hey, you never know. Since the notifications don't work, I think that's a great way to stay engaged and keep people engaged with my videos, since YouTube seems to have pretty much disabled the notification system. Okay, so for my Cancer couples, let's see what we're vibing with. We're using the Urban Tarot deck. Okay, Cancers. Okay, for the Cancers, we have the Four of Pentacles here. We have power. We have you gaining power in some aspect of your relationship, your world, your life, gaining control over certain circumstances that are financial. So this is looking great for my Cancers who are coupled. It looks like financial things are coming into play. It looks like money is going to line up for you guys, and you're going to be able to regain control after feeling a little out of control, or feeling like you maybe didn't have enough finances to keep control over your life and keep on top of your bills and things of that nature. It looks like that pain is going to ease. Again, for those of you Cancers who are couples who are in engagements and relationships and things, maybe one or both of you have been out of work recently due to the pandemic and so on, but it looks like you got some changes coming in your finances. It looks like some grounding and some structure is coming back into your household now. So that's wonderful. Strife. Some of my couples are going through strife, and I also read these two cards together as power struggles. Cancers trying to uh, not be controlled by someone, or trying to control someone, or vice versa. Someone could be trying to control you and it's causing conflict within your relationship. This could be outside people, or it could be your spouse or significant other, but someone seems to be trying to be on a power trip, potentially for those of my Cancers who are in lower vibe and aspected relationships right now. You or a family member or someone close to your relationship is inserting themselves in a way that they shouldn't be, and it's causing conflict right now for some of you guys. And some of you guys are fighting for struggle and power, and to regain control of just over your life and your household and your finances right now. But it looks like a breakthrough is coming, so that's really nice to see for my Cancer couples who are in higher vibe relationships. But for those of you who are not, there are financial worries and concerns during this time frame, feeling like you don't have enough, and it's causing conflict and strife, feeling like you don't have enough to keep the bills on, and bills keep accumulating left and right, and you can't pay one before another one comes in. So this is about, getting ourselves in grounded energy, and a positive, trying to vibrate higher so that we can manifest on a high level. Because if we are constantly concerned about the things that are outside of our control, then um, it will cause for us to kind of perpetuate the cycle of concern, negativity, and a lack of finances. We see some people are actually, I do not like to talk about health or mental health, but we do see some of my Cancer couples are in couples counseling, and one or both of you may be ill at time, and the bills are right now. You may be ill or recovering from an illness right now, or an injury, and the bills are kind of piling up, and kind of trying to rob Peter to pay Paul kind of a situation, needing someone to talk to about these things that are happening in your relationship, financially and emotionally, that are just triggering you and triggering your spouse right now, causing conflict within the relationship. You know, it's causing emotional times, and um, many of my cancers, this is vibing towards many of my cancers going through the power struggle scenario, who are in couple situations, are finding that their unions might be coming to an end, with or without the couples counseling or therapist, just finding that it may not be the right time, or it just may not be the right person, that you don't need that much conflict, that's much stress, and you can probably do bad by yourself. You know, you don't need someone else bringing you down. You need to regain power and control over yourself, uh, over your life, over your wants and your needs, because sometimes cancers get so emotional that they can sometimes lose themselves in their relationships and forget who they are. Giving so much to the people around you can make you ill. It can make you stressed out. It can make that stress manifest as illness. It manifests as loss. It manifests as loss of employment, stability, finances, and things of that nature. And it's all because um, in some part, it is related to giving too much of your cup to others and not giving enough to yourself. Okay, so we want to make sure that our cancer couples are, um, that you're giving yourself the time and space that you need to make the decisions that you want to make, about your relationship moving forward, that you're not being pressured because of financial situations to stay within a relationship where you might be unhappy, um, or a bad situation that's strife, full of strife or pain. Um, but for those of you who might be in a hiccup in the road, and you're just going through couples counseling, or you might be having some difficulties due to finances in your relationship, it looks like you're going to be talking to somebody that might be able to help you make some choices. It looks like this Queen of Cups energy might be able to help you guys make some financial choices, or help you in some situations that might alleviate some of the stress that you're feeling. So right now we have the Five of Autumn. Right now, reach out for others for assistance. Again, I just said you might be reach out for programs and things that could assist you right now. If you are, hopefully not, but if you are in an abusive situation, please reach out for a shelter. Reach out for a men's or women's shelter. Reach out to a church. Reach out to a community leadership organization that can help you get you in a better situation temporarily until you can get on your feet. Reach out to family. Reach out to friends, neighbors, people who care about you. You'd be surprised if you just put a message on your social media that you need some help with certain things, who would be there to help you and reach out and give you the leg up that you need. At least we see the Ace of Autumn coming in. It looks like you are going to get a windfall of money from my Cancer couples. Again, this is beautiful energy. The Ace of Autumn is flowing right through the Cancer's reading. And you also might want to take a look at the Capricorn reading if that's related to you in some kind of a way. But go ahead and check out your moon and rising as well. But we see, after all this struggle and strain, strife, worry, and concern, whether you're in a high vibrational Cancer relationship or not, we see money coming in. So this is going to alleviate a lot of stress out of your relationship and bring in some an end to some of this conflict you guys have been going through because of a lot of financial strain. Okay, a lot of this has to do with finances. Okay, so now we're going to see what the Kipper has to say about this financial situation, or about employment, or just about your love life in general. Let's see. Kipper wants to touch on the past or the present. Okay, yeah. We see somebody that came around and probably probably got scammed out of some money. Somebody could have stole a bank card, somehow got you laid off or fired and you didn't deserve it. Somebody in some kind of way maliciously did something to take some money from your household, from your pocket, from your home. So, or will try to. So be out on the lookout for scammers and people like that that will try to harm you and take this new abundance coming in, steal your heart, steal your relationship, steal things from that are of value um, to you. Okay, be out on the lookout for that courthouse. So it looks like some of my Cancer couples are dealing with court situations, or somebody who has stolen from them, or you might be going through a divorce in some kind of a way. For those of you who are separating, and it might get a little nasty, so be out on the lookout for it. But it looks like whoever is the person in the situation in this Cancer relationship that might be deteriorating or headed toward divorce, it looks like whichever one of you is reading my energy, you've been through a lot, and it looks like you're about to come into a windfall of money potentially due to this court situation or this resolution of this situation here that is very serious. But hey, you have money coming in to help you ease the pain and help you do self care and, help you work on yourself and spiritually, mentally, and physically, and grow from this situation for those of you who are separating or just going through a really rough financial time, okay? So we're going to wrap this up for my cancers. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. Leave your questions below. Like I said, you might be the lucky person who gets their question answered. Make sure you like and subscribe because I will be randomly saying that at different points in the video. So if you don't hear me, how will you know? All right, cancers. So Spring Mother Magu, Magu, goddess of spring, healing, and transformation, brings you blessings now. You are asked to remember the light that can come from even the darkest beginnings, that spring only ever comes after winter. The change can be the change can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring unknown parts of yourself will result in self-discovery and healing, a healing rebirth for you. So again, it looks like a lot of my couples who have gone through a separation, and those of you who cancers who are recently decided to separate, you're going through a serious healing journey. And if you're not, the universe is asking you to, because you have quite a lot of abundance coming through. And even through, our darkest hours, the most hurtful situations, we can grow and we can learn and we can rise like a phoenix, and be greater than we ever were before. So we see you getting justice. We see you winning whatever situation may be involving a legal entity, a courthouse. We see you winning a windfall of money or coming into a windfall of money. So use that for your self care, like Kuan Yin is saying, and better yourself. Shine your light, Cancer. You're a great force to be reckoned with when you want to be. Okay, and make sure you fill your own cups, because you can't always pour from your cup. Nobody's pouring into yours. You're going to end up empty and feeling used. Okay, Cancer? So go ahead, give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I'm Bri, and I will be back with you soon.